What's up, everyone? I'm Caleb, and I'm biracial. And for me, that means my mom is white and my dad is black. Growing up biracial, I faced the challenge of not really knowing where I fit in. Sometimes I used to feel like I had to say or do certain things around my black friends and family to be accepted by them. And then I feel like I had to say or do other things around my white friends and family to be accepted by them. I remember a time I was hanging out with some friends and one of them told me, "Caleb, you're the whitest black person I know." I had no idea what that meant or even if it was a compliment or insult, but it definitely made me feel uncomfortable because I felt that I had to cancel out one part of me to be accepted by another. There was another time when I was getting ready to take a major test and we had to fill in the option to specify our race. And I joked to a friend that I didn't know which choice I should select. And that friend said, "What do you mean? Aren't you just black?" Those situations made me feel, when it came to race, I had to pick a side, be either black or white. And since my hair and skin color are darker than some biracial people's, I felt like I had to choose to be black because that's how people saw me. I didn't have a problem that my friends thought I was only black, but that wasn't the complete representation of who I am. Here's the thing, it can be very uncomfortable when other people try to label you by your race. And in my case, why couldn't I just be accepted for who I was? Like, just Caleb. For anyone who may have felt a little confused like I did in being biracial, I want to encourage you to embrace everything about the way God made you and others. You don't have to pick a side if you're biracial. All parts of you are unique, and that makes you complete. You can just be you. Accept and appreciate that you are unique. And if you run into people who don't fully understand you, that's okay. You can remind them and yourself what makes you, you.
Hey everyone, my name is Shane, and I'm biracial. My dad is Mexican, and my mom is white. Now, I grew up not knowing much about my Mexican side at all. It's not that my family didn't want to tell me about that part of my background, but it's just a side that I wasn't exposed to all that much. I remember this one particular day in high school. I was taking a Spanish class, and one of my classmates said to me, "Shouldn't you know how to speak Spanish already?" That one question alone assumed that I should automatically know the language just because I was part Hispanic, but I didn't. I still don't. Their question, it wasn't embarrassing, and it honestly didn't bother me at all, but it did challenge me to learn more about my Hispanic background. I knew there were so many different pieces that make up a culture: the food, the style, the history, the holidays. But I didn't know my own culture. I realized that even though I grew up mostly around one side of my family, there was still more to my life to discover. Some of us, we don't know everything about our race, and we're still learning. Was I wrong for not knowing everything about mine? If you're biracial like me and don't know the full background of your racial history, know that it's never too late to learn. Since together we reflect the image of God, it's good to know the part that your race plays in that. You can start by doing research on your family and asking relatives to talk to you about your culture. As you learn, don't forget to celebrate the great things you find, and even use this time to learn about other cultures too.
Bam! Yes, high schoolers. Unless this is your last room, go ahead and move just next door to scoot to B23. B23. Make it snappy. See you there.